All right, hey everyone. This is another video from the Bearded Minister, and today we're going to take a break from discussing products that I've used. I know the last one I said I was going to start talking about some more vintage products, but I got a question from my brother who asked me, he said, what do I do for short beards? Do I use beard oil? Do I use beard balm? What can I do? And what would be the most beneficial? And my answer would be whatever you want to do. Beard oil is made up of usually jojoba oil, a small amount of jojoba oil. Some people use a lot when they make it their own. I made my own, and I used about almost 50-50 of jojoba oil and apricot oil. Apricot oil is good for the shine. If you want a nice shiny beard, I would suggest apricot oil. You can also use things like hemp seed oil. I've done hemp seed oil and apricot oil, or hemp seed oil and grape seed oil. Those are really great. Just you can go with knowing where my brother is, which is down in Cincinnati. I would say go to Jungle Gyms, go to their urban jungle there, and have at it. They have tons of oils there, but I would suggest getting jojoba oil, which is a little more expensive, and apricot oil, and you just mix it. This one was 50-50 blend of it roughly, but some other people, the guy who taught me how to make it, Joe Loving, which by the way, I miss your beard, excellent growing of the beard, but he does his in a certain different ratio, but it all depends on what you really want. Now, beard oil is strictly just liquid, and that's it. It has the oils, the carrier oils of what I just said, and then some essential oils if you want to do that. So if you want to scent it up, this one has anise oil, orange, and clove, and it's a very black licorice type scent. Now what I do is I also pair that with the Honest Amish beard balm, because it has not the exact same scent but very similar. And the reason why I bring this up is that some people say, well, just use balm. Well, balm is good. Balm will give you hold because it has shea butter. Usually they have shea butter and some beeswax to it, and beeswax will help give it the hold, the styling product, depending on what hold you get and if it's like heavy duty versus not heavy duty. This will just provide moisturizer. The beard oil will. The beard balm has shea butter usually, and some other butters, and it also has beeswax in it most of the time. And that's why it's in a tin, because it's like a soft candle. Okay, don't set it on fire, but it has the same properties. It has the same oils. They'll have similar, I shouldn't say same, similar oils in the way it'll have like a jojoba oil or grapeseed oil or a mixture of oils to it. So you're still getting the healthy part of it. With a short beard, my brother has a beard under 2 inches for those who do competing because of his profession. And I would just recommend just a couple drops of beard oil if you want to make your own. I'm going to get into that later on. But let's say you just want to go buy Ohio Valley beard oil, Jason. If you want to go out to Jungle Gyms, they have Ohio Valley beard oil. And that's a great beard oil. It's a local one to that area. It's great stuff. So with beard balms, like I said, I have very little of this beard balm left, but it's very soft, and I mean like very, very soft. Some beard balms will not be like that, and so all I do is I just take it on my fingers, and this one has like a woodsy, kind of black licorice scent, more of a woodsy scent, and it pairs really well with the oil that I have currently in my beard, which I showed you, the anise and the clove orange oil mixture. So once again, you just kind of go through your beard, and since mine's dry, I probably should use a boar's hair brush, but I don't have that with me at the table here, and I have extra stuff in my fingers, so I might as well just run it through my hair, the little stubble that I have on here, and then I take my wet brush. That a lot of people, they'll use a wet brush in place of any other brush that they have, and I'm beginning to think that that's a really good possibility for me, but this is all preference. So all you do is you just go through, and like I said, depending on the balm, it will give you holding properties, It just depends on how much beeswax or shea butter they put into it. So to sum up everything, beard oil will give you the healthy hair. It will lubricate your beard, the hairs, so you can comb it. I definitely suggest if you're going to do any combing or brushing of any kind, put just a tiny little bit of beard oil in there so you don't pull out hairs. All right, and you also want to start brushing. I didn't do it this time, but I just got out of the shower. You want to start brushing at the bottom first and then work your way up. Because if you just come straight down with a lot of force, you could tear hairs out. So just be gentle, especially when you're using a brush like this. When you're using a comb, I just try to keep it horizontal to the face and just kind of work it down. But to sum up, the beard oil will give you no holding properties, no styling properties. So if you want to shape your beard, you want to have it in a certain way, you want to have it nice and round or whatever, beard oil is not going to do that. But if you want a little bit of hold to it, you want to train your hair, especially with a shorter beard, a beard oil such as Honest Amish. Their heavy duty one I have not tried. I've been waiting to try it, but their beard balm, this one is a very good. It gives you a light hold to it. But beard oils will have that hard consistency. So if you want to train your hairs, the short hairs, to go in a certain way, to be brushed in a certain way, you have a short beard, I would use that. But if you're just looking for healthy hair, especially with guys that have the startings of a beard and you have that beard itch, I would definitely go with some beard oil and just take a couple drops. You don't need a full dropper, just a couple drops, then rub it on your fingers and then just rub it just gently in your beard. So that's what I would suggest. If there's any questions that you have about beards or about styling mustaches, I do that every now and again. Or if you have a product, let's say you want to have someone test out your product that you make, like I make my own beard oil sometimes. If you want me to test it out and give you an honest review, please let me know. Some ways you can get a hold of me: you can check me out on Twitter, which is @beardedminister15. You can also check me out on Instagram, which is beardedminister15. And you can check me out on Facebook, which is where you probably found this video. And remember, we are currently offering, myself and Sue Sears, the bearded, non-bearded mistress thing. She is my associate in the Bearded Minister with raising funds and marrying people. She is servicing all of the people that I would normally do in Ohio, since now I live in New York. So if you are in New York and you would like to get married, please let me know. I will do my best to accommodate. But we still offer wedding services and vow renewals in Ohio under the Bearded Minister. It's just not going to be me. It's going to be Sue Sears, which is a very good friend of mine, and I love her to death. She's a great person. She's my mother-in-law. But anyways, check us out. And if you have a product you'd like me to review, get in touch with me. I will be more than glad to give an honest review. Or if you make your own, I'll be more than glad to do that. We're going to start next week again with the vintage beard company. I'm going to get more in depth on the classic spice beard oil, and then I'm going to also do a quick review on the barbershop beard oil and how well that works and the scent and everything. And then that should be it. All right. Well, until next time, I'll see you later.